All right, so this video is going to be comparing the differences between living in Medellin versus living in Cali, Colombia, for those of you guys who are interested. And I'm gonna start off with the first point, which you've heard before, and that is the weather. In Cali, the weather is basically hot. Medellin has a nickname of the city of eternal spring because basically year round it's like spring-like weather. It's beautiful. It has its rainy days, but that's everywhere in Colombia. Everywhere in Colombia has its rainy days. So when it comes to weather, definitely Medellin gets the upper hand on that one. This next point is a huge one. It's usually the determining factor of why you would stay in one city versus another. And when it comes to infrastructure, Medellin wins like 2 hands down. Cali has a transportation system called El Mio, which to me it's fine. It could be better, but it gets the job done. It takes you pretty much to anywhere you need to go in the city. It's cheap. You know, Cali also has some very nice areas you can stay at, especially in the south, you know, or you can stay up north. That's where a lot of foreigners usually reside at. But the thing is, Medellin is just better. There are more nicer areas to go to, so it feels like a bigger place, a larger place to explore. Medellin has like some amazing transportation systems. They have the like metro, which takes you not only to different points in the city, but also areas outside, like think Envigado, Sabaneta, if you want to head to Bejo, whatever. They also have a ground kind of transportation system called like Metro Plus or something like that. You usually see it like if you're in the Berlin kind of area, or if you're in downtown, you may see them. Which leads me to my next point. Because the infrastructure is better, it's going to be safer. You know, there are more nice areas to go to. It's a lot more, I would say, built up than Cali is. You know, when it comes to safety, again, for the average foreigner, Medellin is gonna win on that. You're gonna feel safer there. Due to everything I just talked about, weather, infrastructure, safety, you're gonna find more foreigners and expats in Medellin. So, which can be a good or bad thing depending on how you view it, but because there's more expats, you know, if you're coming by yourself, there's more people for you to link up with and meet. They have tons of expat-friendly like cafes and bars you can go to. One is in Laureles, Sweet Georgia Cafe, where they have American breakfast and they hold events. They also have another bar called Centro Barrio Cafe, again in Laureles, that you can go to and check out. They show games and they have events as well, and you know, foreigner night or whatever, blah blah blah. You also have tons of expat groups, expat Facebook groups. I mean, they have them in Cali as well, but again, in Medellin, there's just more. Now, with that being said, it depends on what you're looking for. Like salsa, man, they have so many places you can go salsa and hang out, and everybody wants to go salsa. You know what I'm saying? If you meet somebody, the first thing I say, I'm gonna take you out with some friends. We're gonna go salsa. And so again, in Medellin, there's gonna be more things to do. So, you know, just for the sake of this video, yeah, Medellin wins on that part as well. Up until now, Medellin has basically been dominating the video, right? But these last 2 points goes to Cali. The first one is going to be pricing. Cali is, you know, Medellin has more foreigners, more tourism, stuff like that. So obviously the prices are going to be more expensive there. Cali is more affordable. That same $800 apartment that you have in Medellin, I think if you were to put it in Cali, you would probably spend around $700, maybe $650, you know, give or take, $700, $650. So just overall, it's a more affordable city. This last one is going to be the women. All right, so I was debating, should I put this in a separate video? But nah, I'll throw it in this one. The women, there are definitely some key differences between women from Cali and women from Medellin. And so let me go ahead and just start off with their physical attributes, just get that out the way. Women from Cali, there's more African blood in Cali, so the women there are gonna be a lot darker, a lot thicker, like naturally thicker, versus the women from Medellin. Women from Cali, I feel like, are more down to earth and a little bit more humble. For example, my experiences in Medellin, I found that like if I was kicking it with the girl, she was coming over, I was pretty much paying for the taxis or paying for the Ubers and stuff, which is absolutely no problem because, you know, if you're leaving late from my place, I want you to get home safely, and it's only like $3, all right, $2-3, so that's no problem. But in Cali, totally different. The first time I ever got introduced to dating a Caleña, which is a girl from Cali, was like a year ago when I came to visit. I met her off Tinder, and then we planned to meet at this park. Now the whole time I'm thinking she's gonna catch a taxi and I'm gonna have to pay for it, but no, she caught the bus. And then after we're done, we hung out, grabbed some milkshakes or whatever, and then it was kind of late, so I asked her, you want me to pay for your Uber? And she was like, no, the bus system's right there. So from that point on, I was like, damn, that gave me a good impression on the women here. And since I've been living in Cali, it's been standard across the board. I have yet to pay for a girl's Uber or taxi here. Usually what happens is that when I'm out and about with someone and we're done, even when it's late, they'll just wave down a taxi and then, kiss goodbye, and then that's it. I didn't have to come out of my pocket. Or like, for example, I stay near a metro station. So if I have somebody over, we'll hang out, and then when we're done, I'll walk into the metro station, and that's it. And I even tried to pay one time, and the girl was like, what are you doing? Like, I have my own metro car. I was like, damn, all right, cool. Those little differences, like for you, watching this, it may not seem like much, but for me, those little things, like I value those little differences. And both cities, I love both cities. After living here, I realized that I wouldn't mind staying in Medellin for 6 months and then staying in Cali for 6 months. Not in the summertime, but if you put a gun to my head and told me which one would I choose to live, I would have to go with Medellin just because that infrastructure is a game changer. With that being said, those are my differences. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Hope the video has helped you, and catch you guys at the next one. Deuces.